Aside the two disqualified persons, one person has withdrawn from the contest. A total of 246 delegates made up of constituency executives, sitting MPs, representatives from TESCON, National Council of Elders, founding members and patrons will be voting on 29th May 2022 to elect new executives for the party in the Bono region. In all, 29 men and 3 women are contesting for various positions in the upcoming elections. The keenly contested position is a chairmanship slot, what is between the incumbent chairman Kwame Bafo, popularly called Abronye, and the incumbent organizer Kolambig Rashid. Chairman of the Bono Regional NPP Election Committee, Kwabena Opon, has been addressing the media in Sunyani.
At the start of this process, on the 15th to 17th, when the nominations opened, the committee received a total number of 29 nominations. Out of these nominations, the 2 aspirants, hopefuls, were disqualified, amongst other things. They were disqualified. In fact, when we disqualified them, they didn't raise any issue, and as I speak to you now, but they still have the opportunity to go through the process if they so feel aggrieved. The elections will be held on the 29th of May 2022 at the Pastoral Center here in Sunyani. 12 constituencies are going to vote.
What security measures has been put in place for the elections?
To safeguard peace, property, and personnel, and all our members, we are going to, both the military and then the police will provide security on the day. Again, on the day of the voting, premises, security people will check you. So we advise that nobody should come in with any weapon, any objects or something. You will be found out. And if you are found out, you will be taken out. If you haven't voted at that time, you will not vote, because then the security will deal with you on that time.
Some of the aspirants have been speaking to City News.
And as my motto goes, new vision, new direction. I am bringing new direction for the region. The region that used to be the Buzia region, the JH Mensa region that we used to know, that decides in our national elections. I am bringing up the energy that we lost over the years. I am bringing up a new strategies that will energize the constituency, revitalize the constituency, and for us to capture the losses. This election, this regional chairmanship race, it's all about issue based. The message I'm taking down to my constituency is a message of hope, a message that will reorganize the party in the region. Just like I said earlier on, over the years, Bono region, when it used to be Bono Ahafo region, it was a region that decided for the party in our national elections. But today we have lost that stance. And I am bringing a new energy, new direction, bringing the entire party together to energize the grassroots, to put out our best, for them to put out their best, for us to consolidate our gains as a party.
Given the nod as a regional organizer of this particular region, I indeed solely promise that I am going to lead the charge for the history to be marked and for the age to be broken come 2024. So I urge all delegates to consider me, because I have considered myself, I have assessed myself. So I solely promise that Bono region shall be the charge and the lead in the 8th broken or in breaking the 8 of this 2024 elections. This is why I, Evans Afarijan Yeboah, present myself to the delegates to be voted as the regional organizer to help organize and energize the party.
I have committed myself to duty in service of this party. I have offered full service for the past decade and 5 years. So I think that with all that I have been able to learn in terms of experience, in terms of acquisition of skills, I am well prepared, and I have the right footing to continue on the job of the regional secretary in the Bono region now, which is just 12 constituencies. Even in the 29 constituencies, I held on and I worked competently in that region. Now the 12 constituencies, I do not have doubt at all that I should be able to continue on the work that the delegates entrusted into my care, for which I have been able to deliver adequately. And the delegates are obviously people who are going to lay testimony and give manifestations about it, of my conduct, of my competence, of the skills, and all of it combined in service of the party. My expectation is very simple. I have toured 10 constituencies out of the 12, and I have met delegates one-on-one. I have told them about my competencies and the things that I have done before and what I seek to do. And they have also shown enormous support.
Randy Asharaf, who is vying for the position of Assistant Secretary, and Shadrach Abrifa Mensah, vying for the Youth Organizer position, both spoke to City News.
I'm vying for the Assistant Regional Secretary, or better still, the Assistant Regional Secretary. Yes, I think I'm qualified in the first place. I've served the party in diverse ways. I've served as a police station secretary. I've served as a party agent in the 2016 elections. Currently, I'm the regional TESCOM coordinator, and I've served in that position for 3 years. So I think I've done enough. I've done well. I've served the party. I've also served as a member of the regional communication team from 2011 till date. So if you ask me why delegates should vote for me, I think I've served enough, and I qualify for them to vote for me. I definitely, in every election, it's either you win or lose, but I'm confident that I'll win.
I think it is not about who is actually occupying a position, but it is about who can make an impact. And so first of all, I am seeking the mandate of our delegate humbly and respectfully to help reorganize our constituency youth wings and our grassroots politics. Secondly, when you look at our TESCON institutions, you can see that we are having so much lapses. And so I believe that with the philosophy we have to invest in the TESCON. And so I believe that we have to rebrand our TESCON, retool our TESCON, and give it more hope and some vibrancy to be able to tackle the emerging powers and the forces that the NDC student wing is coming.
Time will tell on Sunday, 29th May 2022, as who becomes the next Bono regional chairman of the NPP and other party executives for the next 4 years. From Sunyani, I am Michael Saponifum for City News.